Gets over and intercepts. Malinovsky. Eriksson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He is through here. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Danger averted for now. And it's played in here. Malinovsky. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Schmeichel. Nilsson. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a great... There's the shot! Malinovsky. Yarmolenko. Malinovsky. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's cut it out. Højbjerg. Højbjerg played out to the left flank. He's got away. Eriksson! Turns and goes back. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Malinovsky. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Yaremchuk. Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Aim forwards. Schmeichel. Eriksson. Spread out to the left. And that's a throw-in. And it's Eriksson. Højbjerg. And he goes cross-field. Mykolenko makes the interception. Eriksson. Yaremchuk. He can run onto that. Now it's Yarmolenko. Oh, such a clever touch. Malinovsky. Oh, good spread. Malinovsky. influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear. Yaremchuk. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mikolenko. Delivered with swing. Kasper Schmeichel can get it clear. Can he deliver? That's really well cleared. Malinovsky. And here's Yarmolenko. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Nilsson. Eriksson. Nelson drives forward on the overlap. And here's Højlund. And it's Eriksson. Højbjerg. Clipped into space. Crosses it in here. Sabani. Mikolenko. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Højlund!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Sabani. Malinovsky. And it's played forward. Sabani. Schmeichel. Højbjerg. Kasper Schmeichel shifted upfield. Nilsson. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Eriksson. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the right. Now it's Eriksson. Eriksson. And he shoots! Yarmolenko. Malinovsky. That's really well manoeuvred.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Michael. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mikolenko. Zabani. Malinovsky. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Malinovsky. That's really well manoeuvred. That's the throw. Malinovsky. And here's Yarmolenko. Chance for a shot! And he's heaved it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball's played through. He's had a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Malinovsky.
Ukraine. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Denmark! And Denmark score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Hoyland, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Denmark make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Zabani. Hermansen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Has a quick glance. Nelson, cross in. And the keeper has it. Malinovsky. Denmark have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Malinovsky. Denmark out in front with an early advantage. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the shot! They've scored! finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ukraine grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mikolenko. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Played towards the other side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zabani cuts out the pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is and again! Goal! Denmark! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zabani. Moved on forwards. Malinovsky. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nelson chooses to go cross-field. Højbjerg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zabani. Malinovsky. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eriksson. Højbjerg. But it's Højbjerg. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mikolenko. Lovely feet. Takes the shot! And that's off target.
Ukraine have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's played forward. It'll be a throw-in. Malinovsky. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? shifting through the gears here. Nelson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Aim forwards. Malinovsky. Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nelson. Højbjerg. That's really well manoeuvred. Højlund played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nelson. And it's played in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Malinovsky. Yarmolenko. Sigankov played out to the left flank. Looks to the other side. Out of play for a throw. Malinovsky. Forward it goes. Yaremchuk. Oh, he's in! Deftly away. That's really well manoeuvred. Malinovsky. And it's Yarmolenko. Yaremchuk. Yaremchuk. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eriksson. And he's on a charge. Time to deliver. And here's Eriksson. Out to the left it goes. Gets good distance on it. Zabani with the clearance. Mikolenko. Zabani. Mikolenko. Zabani. Malinovsky, gently done. And here's Yarmolenko. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yarmolenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nelson. was in there, and the keeper beats it away. Højbjerg. And it's played forward. Clears it away. That's a throw. And he goes cross-field. And that's aimed into the middle. Nelson. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Eriksson goes short. Big chance! Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Yaremchuk. Sigankov played through into space. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, nice touch. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose here. Sigankov. It's Yarmolenko! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Schmeichel. Nelson. Højbjerg. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Nelson. Schmeichel. And it's played forward. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Driving on and making good progress. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? Hit into the middle. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. Sabani. Mikolenko. Oh, that's nice. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Malinovsky. Aim forwards. Yaremchuk. Malinovsky. That's tidy. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoyland takes a shot. Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Schmeichel. Nelson. He's in plenty of space here. Acrobatic effort! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sabani. Yaremchuk. And it's Yarmolenko. Yaremchuk! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Ukraine are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, easy pickings there. Malinovsky. Mikolenko. Hermansen gets it clear. Ukraine have got it back and they'll have another go. Schmeichel. Nelson. Nelson goes forward. Højbjerg. the opposite flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Minutes gone. Sabani moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mykolenko. It's a threatening ball. Hermansson claims it, and the danger passes. Out to the left it goes. Mykolenko. And across it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Heavy challenge. Malinovsky. Mykolenko tries to dink it through. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's played into the air. And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sabani. Mykolenko. Sabani. Malinovsky. Yarmolenko knocks it out wide. Malinovsky. Real chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Aim forwards. Oh, super find. It is a corner. Climbs up big. And here's Eriksson. Can he finish? Aim forwards. Schmeichel, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Yarmolenko. Yaremchuk. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. imagined the way. And it's Ericsson. Played towards the other side. Played out wide. Great position here. Chooses to go back. And that's been repelled. Moved on forwards. Yaremchuk. Over to the left. Sigankov chips it through. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to shoot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And it's played forward. Højbjerg. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ericsson. Now here's the... Oh, what a climb! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Malinovsky. Malinovsky. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Schmeichel. Højbjerg. Denmark heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cross goes in, shapes to shoot! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. intense, and it's paid off. Nilsson. And it's played forward. Eriksson played out to the left flank. Now the cross. Zabani is there, and he can get that clear. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Moved on forwards, hangs in across. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And that was very necessary. And the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Højbjerg. Eriksson. Nilsson. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Zabani shifted upfield. Yarmolenko. Lobbed in behind. Yarmolenko. Delivered across. Oh, a delicate chip through. Zabani clears it away. Malinovsky. Sigankov does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Now it's Højlund. Højlund! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Malinovsky. Sigankov forwards and with intent. And it's Mykolenko. Eriksson. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. Shot at goal! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
surface. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Nilsson. And it's played forward. Yarmolenko caresses it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Schmeichel. And it's Eriksson. Out to the left it goes. Nelson. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's corner. Eriksson with the short one. Incoming delivery. Eriksson. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Yarmolenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sigankov, aim forwards. Schmeichel. Højbjerg. And here's Eriksson. Great chance! Has another go! Cleared without complication. And he's making progress on the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. Nikolenko. Zabani forwards and with intent. Højbjerg have it back and can go again. Højbjerg chooses to go cross-field. Malinovsky. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looks to the other side. Nilsson. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. Zabani. That's really well manoeuvred. Højbjerg. Out towards the flank. There's the header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Hermansen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Eriksson. And it's played forward. That's good play. Nelson. Oh, that's neat. He's in space and looking for options. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Here's the header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. And he goes cross-field. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Højlund. Thinks one through. Can he finish? Oh, almost a sixth. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's really well manoeuvred. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Malinovsky. Sabani. Højbjerg. Højlund. Oh, good take in a good area. Has crossed into the middle. Malinovsky. And it's Mykolenko. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! No mistake! Sigankov, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And now he has two. Ukraine playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Højbjerg. And the first half is done.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. Mykolenko. Yaremchuk. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Calmly anticipates.
Nelson. Højbjerg. It's gone for a throw-in. Mikolenko. Nelson with the clearance. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Mikolenko. Aim forwards. Sigankov. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Højbjerg. Nelson. That's really well manoeuvred. Eriksson. And here's Højlund. Højlund played out to the left flank. Aimed in towards the centre. And back out it comes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a cracking ball. Højlund showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Yarmolenko. Goes for the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Ukraine are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Schmeichel. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Yarmolenko. Moved on forwards. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Malinovsky. Real chance here. Yaremchuk! Keeper's got his work done. And it's played forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Højlund really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaremchuk. And it's Mikolenko. Back into the middle. He's on it. Can he get away? Yarmol shapes to shoot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Towariський. There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Yaremchuk really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's lofted through here. He has a look up. Out of play for a goal kick. Aim forwards. Malinovsky. Sabani. And it's Mykolenko. Very nicely done. Eriksson. And that could set him on his way. Højlund! It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's going all the way!
He's having a shot!
It's off target and by quite a way. Moved on forwards. Malinovsky. Sabani. Tries a deft little ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Yarmolenko. Malinovsky. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Sabani. Mykolenko. And it's Yarmolenko. Malinovsky. Sabani. Mykolenko. Eriksson, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Could move up a gear here. Eriksson. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sabani. Played towards the other side. Schmeichel. Nelson. Schmeichel. Aim forwards. Zabani does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Takes a shot. equal to it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Yaremchuk! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So is this the start of a comeback? Højbjerg. Højbjerg played with finesse. Nikolenko. Yaremchuk. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Mikolenko. Mikolenko, that's a delicate pass. Oh, that's neat. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eriksson. Højlund. That is a great pick out. Højlund. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played back in. Yaremchuk. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hermansson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Yaremchuk. Ukraine.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Can he dig out a shot? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Malinovsky. Picks it up out wide. Nelson gets rid without sophistication. Malinovsky. Yarmolenko. No way through, so back it comes. Yaremchuk knocks it out wide. Kasper Schmeichel clears it away. And here's Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Højbjerg. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Eriksson.
Christian Eriksen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot, surely! Out to the right.
touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Ukraine get themselves back into contention.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nelson, quality ball. Oh, great play. Moved on forwards. Yarmolenko, and the flag has stayed down. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Played towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Yarmolenko. Nelson. That's a good run down the left. He has found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he deliver? And that has been clubbed away. Nelson. Chance to play it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Hoyland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Hoyland. Chance for a shot! He scores!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
How many? Just how many? Denmark take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
A searching ball out wide. Mykolenko looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to clear it. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Minutes played. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Yarmolenko. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Yarmolenko. It's Yarmolenko!
disappointed he didn't put it away.
Mikolenko makes the interception. Malinovsky.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Schmeichel. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Played into space out wide. And the keeper has it.
Yaremchuk really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nelson. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Yaremchuk. Malinovsky. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Now it's Højlund. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he latch on to this? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Yarmolenko. Moved on forwards. Malinovsky. Sabani. And it's Mikolenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Takes a shot! Eriksson! It's in! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Denmark grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lobbed in behind. Sigankov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.